Hot Sauce Radio. We are out here live from the Sirius studios in Los Angeles. And I have a very lovely guest with me today, Anna Lunoe. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Why'd you have to think about it? Is there something on your mind?
Because I feel like I owe you an honest
Let's get into your
answer.
personal life immediately.
No, I'm great. It's a nice day. It's nice. The weather's become very, very summer-like here in LA, so I'm feeling that, and I'm feeling the vibe.
It's been really beautiful. My name is Valentino, by the way. This is my radio show. This is Hot Sauce Radio. You're listening to us on Diplo's Revolution, Sirius XM. And you're not only in a good mood, you're also Australian.
Yeah.
That's double the fun.
Yeah, I was born in Australia.
What was it like growing up there?
Growing up there was good. I used to go fishing every day after school.
Fishing?
Yeah, I'm really into fishing as a child. I thought that was the best thing you could do. So every day after school, I used to come home and drop my bags and then go fishing, catch myself a nice brim.
Did you catch like a big mouth bass? Like, what was the biggest fish that you caught?
Honestly, the biggest fish that I caught was probably only about that big, but I think I ate it.
So for the people listening on radio, she just like motioned the size of like a small shark. That's probably
a very small fetus shark.
Yeah, a very tiny shark.
Yeah.
A baby shark. Sorry, it was too easy. It was really terrible. That's great. But growing up in Australia, like, it's known for, you see some crazy shit in Australia sometimes. So my question is, what's the most crazy Australian shit you saw growing up there?
Well, I mean, just the classic Australian shit, you know? Like, I saw heaps of kangaroos.
Mm-hmm.
I saw heaps of wombats. Once a wombat had sex under our house and I heard it.
Really? What was that like? Well, you don't have to make the sounds. I just meant, like, what was it like discovering that a wombat was well, it was two wombats.
Two wombats.
It can't be one wombat
No.
having sex. It takes two to tango.
Yeah.
But yeah.
There's just been some weird animal stuff that's just been around life. Like, Australian life is synonymous with animal interaction.
So you go down, do you just hear a bunch of like wombats fucking under your floorboards?
Yeah.
That's what it
Yeah.
basically.
Or you're like,
was.
Dad, what's that?
Yeah.
You
And then
know?
he has to give you the talk.
Yeah.
How old were you at the time?
I don't remember. Maybe 11.
Yeah, he probably had to give you the talk.
I mean, as if I didn't already know. Like, I went to school.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, I knew what sex was when I was 11, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then it would be that's an awkward way to find out about sex if you didn't know about it. Like, to hear it under your floorboards.
Yeah.
And then your dad has to be like,
well, honey.
He could have told you they were
when
just
a male wombat and a
Yeah.
female wombat love each other very much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could have told you they were wrestling, though.
That's true. Why did he want to tell me so bad what they were really doing? Like, protect me.
I think he definitely can, make up some story about what the wombats were doing.
Totally.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Growing up in Australia was cool. I used to go to the beach a lot. I used to climb heaps of. There was like a lot of rocks and stuff around my house. I was really into climbing rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm really good at climbing stuff still to this day.
Really? Did you go rock climbing?
I haven't for a while, but there was for a while, maybe like 10 years ago, I used to go pretty regularly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm terrible at it.
Really? It's all about flexibility and strength in little places.
Yeah.
Like this strength.
Does it help? Does that help?
My DJing
I
fingers.
was about to say, does that help you with your DJ hands?
That's why I'm okay at
That's why
DJing.
you're okay at
The
DJing.
really strong fingers. Feel this.
Dude, you have so much power. You look. Whoa! You literally just pulled me across the room with like 3 fingers. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
More with Anna Lunoe in a little bit. Hot Sauce Radio. My name is Valentino. We're sitting down with a lovely lady. I called you recently, and I really mean this. I think you're the classiest lady in EDM.
Wow. What does that mean to you? Like the word classy?
You just conduct yourself with grace.
Oh,
and
that's
elegance.
nice. Honestly, can you tell my mom, because she just wants me to get a job at like a bank or something.
And what's your mom's name?
Sonia.
I happen to be a very close personal friend of Anna Lunoe, and she's fucking killing it right now. I'm sorry for using foul language. You could reprimand me for that, but she's killing it right now. and I wouldn't alter her career trajectory one bit.
Thanks.
I really believe in her.
See, Mom?
Yeah.
You don't get me.
Yeah. But maybe a little bit more about understanding yourself comes from doing something like 23andMe, which you did recently.
I think maybe that's why Mom's still sad.
Can you explain? Because I think most people know what 23andMe, but like for people that don't know what it is.
Look, it's a genetic testing thing where you basically you send off a bit of your DNA and they track your ancestry. As much as they can. Obviously, they have a big database. It's pretty controversial. Some people are not interested at all. I did it because I was curious to know my family history.
Yeah.
And I've always known that I was half Lebanese and half Danish. My mum's side of the family is Lebanese. And it turns out that my mum's side of the family is actually mostly Italian, and one of her parents is definitely Italian. And she's in denial. She's like, it's going against everything she knows about herself, and she just refuses to believe it. But I'm like, Mom, it's science. Like, babe, just get with the program.
Do you think we should require 23andMe tests, DNA tests, background checks for people that want to become DJs? Because it's just getting really crowded, and I think it's a good way to like really determine who's serious.
And what do they need to have in them to be okay with DJing?
2 or less felonies on the record.
But it doesn't show you that kind of stuff. I mean, honestly, all 23 tells you is like if you're allergic to gluten. Like maybe we've got too many DJs that are allergic to gluten.
I want
so you need to be not allergic to gluten. You need to have not a high risk of heart disease. Like we need to have some disease
we don't want diseases
in the industry
to be spread amongst
DJs.
I want 23andMe to tell me how many felonies I'm going to catch in my life.
Right. Felonies.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if they test for that.
They might.
Maybe they will.
I don't know how you test for it, but I think there's a way.
Yeah, we'll see.
I want to get into something else though. I came out with a song recently that's.
Wait, we're gonna plug your song before we plug any of mine, Valentino.
It's a segue.
Okay,
it's a segue.
cool.
Roll with me here.
All
Wait.
right.
It's called Pony. It's an amazing song if you haven't heard it before.
With a great video.
It is a great video, and the lyric goes, "Let me ride that motherfucking pony." Yes. But you actually know how to ride that motherfucking pony.
I thought you wrote the song about me.
You are, you are a horsewoman,
a horsewoman, an equestrian.
Equestrian, yes.
Yeah.
Why did I forget that word? Yes.
I was an equestrian. That's basically what I spent my teenage years really doing. And honestly, I did eventing, which is show jumping cross country, and dressage. It's kind of like marathon running for horse riding and quite dangerous. And I equate, is equate a word?
Yeah, yes, it is.
I equate any kind of courage I have based on doing that as a teenager. Because DJing compared to that is super easy and not at all risky.
Yeah,
but
you're kind of like
jumping over stuff with a horse who can do whatever it wants and like sit on you and kill you is way more dangerous.
It's definitely more dangerous than like pushing buttons and smiling.
Totally.
That's that's really lovely.
Yeah.
Horseback riding is lovely too. Like, wait, you said you do like dressage? Isn't that where like
dressage is like horse ballet?
Yeah, like where the horse dances and shit.
Yeah,
that's like magic. That's like you're like a wizard to me.
It is. It's like a partnership with you and the horse. I thought of it more as like troubleshooting. Like I think learning how to train a horse to do what you want is a great lesson for any woman who's trying to get into the music industry to like learn how to negotiate with somebody that's bigger and stronger and scarier than you.
But wait, like, how do you get a horse to dance? You just like whisper in it, and
you just learn. Like, you become friends with the horse, and the horse will like. You give the horse a little bit, it gives you a little bit. You dance together.
You feed it.
You feed it all its favorite food.
Positive reinforcement for whenever it like crip walks.
Yeah, whenever it does its little moonwalk. Yeah, no, but like. So you're thinking of advanced dressage when it gets really crazy and the horse is really dancing. I mean, for eventing, the dressage is pretty basic dressage, so it's more so like just making the horse move beautifully, and it will do like there's just certain little nerdy things saying. Like
everything you do is with elegance and grace.
Right. Maybe
that's
you learned it from the horses. Maybe the grace comes from dressage.
Yeah.
Okay. But I still got that cross-country grit.
Can you teach me how to make a horse dance, please?
I can. And we should have done that for your video. I mean, although I do love your video.
Cool.
Next time.
We're going to take a break. You're going to teach me how to make a horse dance, and then we're going to come back.
Cool.
Awesome. Hot Sauce Radio. Valentino Khan out here with Anna Lunoe. Let's get into some music, shall we?
Yeah.
You're a great curator.
Thanks. So are you.
Let's have you fucking curate some music for us right now. Thank you, though. Is there a song you want to play for us right now?
Like, do you want me to talk about my music?
Yes, you're more than welcome to talk about your music.
Me?
It's your time.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah. Okay. Well, so this year for me, musically, I really just wanted to be more consistent because with all the other stuff I'm doing, the radio and the kids and blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah, it's like the touring and everything, I struggled to stay consistent. So that's been my goal this year. So just really fun, really super simple songs. And this song was the first one that I was like working on at the end of last year that really fell into place quickly. And I released it in February. It's been really fun and I've loved having it out there. It inspired me to make more. So this song's called 303. Valentino's wearing a Dodgers t-shirt. I can't help but notice today. And it actually has been getting played at the Dodgers every week. Someone sends me a video of them at the Dodgers listening to 303, which is crazy to me.
That's awesome.
So yeah, take a listen. Let me know if you like it at Anna Lunoe on Twitter. Hit me up.
Hell yeah. Cheap Twitter plug. I love it.
Cheap as chips.
I do it all the time.
Cost me nothing.
I love this record so much. 303, Anna Lunoe. Let's get into it right now.
Dance to the beat of a 303. 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 Well, this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me. If you wanna get a little tipsy, we can dance to the beat of a 303. We can dance to the beat of a 303. We can dance to the beat of a 303. We can dance to the beat of a 303. We can dance to the beat of a 303. Well, this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me. If you wanna get a little tipsy, we can dance to the beat of a 303. Well, this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me. If you wanna get a little tipsy, we can dance to the beat of a 303. Well, this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me. If you wanna get a little tipsy, we can dance to the beat of a 303. Well, this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me. If you wanna get a little tipsy, we can dance to the beat of a 303. We can dance to the beat of a 303. We can dance to the beat of a 303. We can dance to the beat of a 303. We can dance to the beat of a 303. 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 Dance to the beat of the 303. Dance to the beat of the 303.
Hot Sauce Radio. This is Valentino Khan. You're with us here on Diplo's Revolution, Sirius XM. Back at it with Anna Lunoe. Now, where did we first meet? I do remember when we first met. We met at a very nice restaurant downtown.
Yes, we got set on a date by someone, like a meet each other date.
Yeah, it wasn't a real date.
No, it was a like let's hang out and like get to know each
Yeah.
other date. I remember that.
Yeah, I do remember
And
that.
I was just traveling through. I'd been in town playing some shows and
Yeah.
we met up. I wasn't like here that much at the time.
No, but I remember us. I think I got a drink at the bar.
Yeah.
You didn't get anything.
I think I got something. I think I
You
got a
got
drink.
You did. And then, yeah, I didn't know if you liked me at all when we met.
Wow. I'm actually stoked that you said that because I feel like I'm an annoyingly upfront, friendly person. So I like that you were like, wow, she's mysterious and maybe doesn't like
No,
me.
I just
That's
remember
the
that,
coolest
yeah.
thing I've heard in ages.
I always actually find that like the people that I end up getting along with the best are the people who aren't like super like, hey, what's up? Hey, like when you first meet them,
Right.
they're not like super giving of their full personality. So
Right.
I think it somehow went a long way. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I remember meeting you. I remember that you smelt really good.
Thank you.
Valentino always has really nice aftershave.
Thank you. It's just my natural body musks if
Yeah.
anybody's listening or watching.
Wow. You should bottle that.
Yeah, you know what? I was thinking honestly after I quit all this DJ shit, I'm just gonna just me as a
Go
fragrance.
into the parfum industry.
Like yeah, like everybody has their fragrance, which is like, oh, it's like they've curated it. I'm like, no, you want to fucking smell like me? This is my shit. Like
Right.
like
This is my shit.
like not literally, but like this is yeah, I just like literally yeah, I'll just bottle my sweat and sell it at Bloomingdale's.
Well, you need to not waste all these sweaty t-shirts that you get when you're DJing. You need to
That's
get off
true.
stage and
Just
wring
wring
them
it
out
out.
into a bottle.
See,
That
you're a
goes straight
businesswoman.
out. Mate, if there's one thing I am, it's a businesswoman.
You're not only a businesswoman, you are a radio show host as well.
I am.
We have very our I would say our shows are they're like rival shows. Wouldn't you say they're rival shows?
I mean, if you want to say they're rival shows, sure. Do you want to wrestle over it? This isn't a great medium for radio. Oh, my strong fingers.
Your hand just crushed me.
Yeah.
What's that? I mean, I can relate to this on a certain level. You've been doing it a little longer than me. I mean, what's that transition like of like having your own show and talking to people and
I actually started doing radio before I was a DJ.
I didn't know that.
So I've been doing radio for like 12 years.
You've had the experience then.
Yeah, it's just part of my life.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, it's with your show. Do you like make mixes every week for it?
No, we play songs, but I as I'll ask you a little bit later, we have our guests kind of curate a few songs into the to the countdown. It's
Cool.
very like countdown formatted.
Do I get to pick which is number one?
You don't get to pick which you get to pick which is number one for you, not for me.
All
Sorry.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
So wait, you have your own countdown, Valentino's countdown.
Yeah.
And it's based on
Top
just
10
what you
countdown.
like the best.
Yeah. It's based on
That's amazing.
what I'm like feeling at the moment. Yeah.
Shit.
I try to keep it fresh from week to week. Sometimes things will linger over.
Yeah.
I always use it whatever opportunity I have to plug my own music.
Of
I use
course.
that.
Duh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Can you
Yeah.
plug my music too?
We will. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Also, I mean, like your picks are completely up to you, so
Okay.
you can plug your own shit.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get into those in a little bit. Back at it with Anna Lunoe in a second. Hot Sauce Radio. More with Anna Lunoe right now. I want to keep the music going. Let's. Can I kind of pick on your behalf, even though it's your pick?
Sure.
We should talk about a song that we collaborated on, a really interesting remix.
Yeah. I mean, the story is on my end is like you sent me a fire remix and were like, do you want to do some vocals on it? And I was on my way to radio one day and I was like, yeah. And I sent you a voice note and then you put it on a song that sounded sick and then I just get to play it.
Yeah.
And it's awesome.
Arl Grime asked me to remix one of the songs off of his Nova album. And the one that stood out to me was Pressure. And then, yeah, I made like the instrumental for it. And then I kind of just sent you kind of just a general idea of what I was looking for. Because I was like, the one thing, it's like missing something. It's like, it's missing vocals. And you absolutely, it's like one of the, it's such a relief when you're working in a creative space and like you send something to somebody and they just absolutely fucking nail it. And you're just like, yeah, we're good.
Mm.
And you absolutely killed it.
It's always like it either hits that first time or you've got to go back and be like, that was good, but can you try and do this?
Yeah.
Or maybe say something more like this, and
I
you
didn't
sort of
really-
feel like you're dragging it.
I didn't
It's
really have to ask. I think
dragging.
maybe I asked you for one or two other things. I didn't really ask you for anything.
Yeah,
though.
I think we were in the right direction,
Yeah.
and you wanted like a few more takes of one more thing.
It's one of my favorite remixes I've ever done. and
Well,
you're a
it's all
big
you.
part of it.
It's
No,
all you.
RL Grime.
RL
Pressure,
Grime. It's all RL Grime.
The
No, it's all
remix by me. But it's really featuring and starring Anna Lunoe though. Let's get into it.
I don't know what it is when you look at me. I know you feel the way I do. You don't see it. You got me feeling heat. Some days I can't take it. I wake up from a nightmare. I can't take it. Loud, clear, vibrant, pressure. Loud, clear, hard, pressure. Loud, clear, vibrant, pressure. Loud, clear, hard, I can't take this pressure.
Do you know it's actually really funny that I'm here with you today, because this morning I was doing yoga in my Valentino Khan shirt.
Well, if you were doing that today, I saw you were wearing my shirt yesterday too.
Yeah. I slept in it,
That's amazing.
got up, put on some yoga pants, and went to yoga.
Yeah, if you want to get more Valentino Khan merch, you can go to valentinocon.com, click on the store tab.
And if you wear it maybe for 2 days in a row, he'll call you and ask you to be on his radio show.
That's a big commitment.
No, that's what happened.
We may or may not have that apply to everybody else. We'll see. So we met at a nice restaurant, but I feel like where we really bonded was at sea.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Can you tell the people a little bit about the significance of pineapples and how we've come to be friends?
All I remember, so the sermon is something that happened on Holy Ship.
Yeah.
where Destructo would play all night and
Into the morning.
Into the morning.
The sunrise.
As the sun was coming up over the ocean, which is kind of a magical moment
It
because
is. It's arguably like the best moment of those ships.
Totally. And during the ship, we're all very busy because there's 3 different stages. So everyone's playing and you're running around to see your friends play. But at that time, he's the only thing happening on the whole ship. So we all would congregate in. And that was where you'd meet back up with all your friends because you don't have any cell reception on the boat. So you can't be texting them.
Yeah.
So it's really where you find all your friends again. And it seems to go on. It sort of goes for hours, but also minutes at the same time because you're there for 3 or 4 hours just dancing, or 4 or 5 hours sometimes. So yeah, and at some point in that marathon effort, we started simbering pineapples like the Lion King.
There's a very iconic picture
taken by Yassi, my tour manager.
Shout out Yassi. And I think I posted it on your birthday. And it's you holding a pineapple. Very, like you said, very much like Simba, up into the air, and I'm kind of also praising it, and it was a beautiful moment. I think it started to kind of just fall apart from there because then we started to take bites out of the pineapple with the skin on,
which is not how you actually eat a pineapple.
No,
it's kind of gross.
You're supposed to. If you've never eaten a pineapple before, you're supposed to dice it. You can actually go to Ralph's or go to the store
and buy it.
It's already
cut.
The people already do it for you. They cut it up for you.
You don't have to cut it.
You don't have to.
It's actually too hard.
It is
for most people.
And if you never felt a pineapple, the skin is really rough. So
ouchie.
You don't want to put that on your tongue or anywhere near
or in your tummy.
No, that it's very hard to digest like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, alcohol may or may not have been involved with.
I mean, who could say?
Yeah,
you
were wearing really silly glasses.
I was wearing pineapple glasses.
Yeah, there were pineapples on the glasses.
I don't know. It was one of those weeks where one of those times where people were just giving me stuff all the time. Like we did the signing that day maybe. So people were giving me like medals and candies and clothes. Like I was wearing everything that people had given me. So I just was all decorative. It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. And then I just remember going to bed at like an ungodly
daytime.
Hour.
Yeah, like when you're normally waking up.
But that's actually kind of when I'm normally going to sleep. It's pretty
That's right. You're a really
schedule.
Big night owl. I've got a question for you. Do you still have the kebab t-shirt that you bought when we were making Bullseye?
I do. We really wanted some kebabs, and we ordered from a place called, I'm going to give them a free fucking plug right now. I don't even know if they still exist. Live in Lavash.
Live in Lavash. And we ordered food.
We were in Burbank at a studio, and we looked up
the
what was
Diplo studio.
Yeah, the old studio.
The old studio.
And it was fucking delicious, actually.
We're just ordering Postmates, like what are you going to get? I'll get the chicken kebab, whatever. And then Valentino gets a t-shirt from the kebab store.
Yeah, it was like added a t-shirt for like $10 extra. So
and you're like, bargain.
Of course I'm going to do it.
And he wears it too. I've like seen him wear it on Instagram.
We're going to be back with much more Anna Lunoe coming up after the break. You are locked in with us right now on Diplo's Revolution, Sirius XM. This is Hot Sauce Radio. My name is Valentino Khan, sitting here with Anna Lunoe. Let's play some more music from you.
Let's do it. So last week on Friday, I released an EP called The Right Party EP, just really playable, fun club songs.
Congrats.
Thank you so much. This song is called Right Party, and yeah, it's fun. I actually this was one of those songs that the hardest song on the EP to get together sonically, but sometimes when you play your song out for the first time, you're kind of scared because you don't know how the reaction's going to be, or
there's a little bit of there can be a little bit of anticipation of you've poured a lot of time into it. You're like, fuck, I hope this goes off.
Yeah. I definitely had apprehension when I played it out because I wasn't sure if it was going to make sense in the set and everything. And I was really shocked at the response, at how lively and how much people seem to enjoy it from the jump without obviously ever hearing it before.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at with this song. It's called Right Party, and it's on my new EP, which is called The Right Party EP, 4 fun tracks for the club.
Hell yeah, let's get into it right now. Right Party, Anna Lunoe. Valentino Khan here, sitting down with Anna Lunoe.
Hi.
We don't even know what we're going to talk about in this segment.
We never, I mean, when do you ever know what you're going to talk about with anyone? You just see them in the street and you're like, hey, and you go from there.
Yeah, let's talk about the current geopolitical climate right now.
Geopolitical.
Because that's what EDM fans want to hear on Sirius XM.
I don't even know what geopolitical is.
I don't know either. I just know it's a word that exists. I think it has to do with like geography and politics, and it's
crossing over.
It's all like a circle.
Can we talk about something else? Honestly, like I
Okay.
don't want to talk about that.
Okay.
Mainly because I don't know what it is.
Same. It's really hard to talk about something when you don't know what it is.
Yeah. I mean, we could try. Remember when I had you on my live stream
I do.
and I asked you to give advice to people and you were like, I think that one of my strengths in life is giving life advice to people that I don't know anything about and don't know
Yeah.
any context to their problem.
And one of my somebody asked me what's like a great quality to have and they should develop, and I said being able to lie with a straight face. Because
Great advice.
If you're able to lie with a straight face, you can kind of just say whatever you want, and people will believe it
Yeah.
because you're keeping a straight face.
So what's the latest? What's something that you've lied about recently that people don't like? Someone that you lied to, just to the top of your head. Like, it doesn't have to be serious.
I am great at rock climbing, actually,
You're lying, because you already said earlier in the show that you're not good at rock climbing.
but I told you with a straight face, so you believe
But
it
I
for a second.
didn't believe you
did.
though, Valentino,
But you
because you
did.
had actually already told me that you're
But you
not good
did.
at it.
You kind of did though. So I'm actually great at rock climbing. I've been doing it every Saturday and Sunday, with unbeknownst to Anna's knowledge in any way.
In secret. Every city he goes
See,
to, he just
I-
secretly
yeah.
finds a rock climbing
I don't-
wall,
I
or just
don't-
climbs at the hotel.
No, I don't
like
stay.
up the
I
side
don't
of the
stay at
hotel.
hotels. I find the nearest mountain and I just
Climb
sack
up there.
up and climb up there, and that's my bed for the night.
And that's why you need a sponsorship from Gatorade
It gets kind of lonely. I will admit. Just
on the mountain
just sleeping on
with your horse?
a mountain alone.
with your pony.
I really could use the companionship of a pony.
Yeah.
That would really enrich
Or
my
maybe
experience.
a wombat. A
wombat,
friendly
yeah.
wombat.
As long as they don't have sex underneath me.
Underneath the tent.
Like, what's a wombat sound? That's like,
Honestly, I think I've blanked that from my
Yeah.
memory.
you've been scarred for life. Well, Anna's been scarred for life, and it's been.
I actually do have a really good scar, and there's a good story behind it. Would you want to know about it?
Yeah, tell it to me.
So when I was about 12,
It's not like we're pressed for time or anything.
No, it's not like this studio costs a lot of money to rent, and we're just getting.
How did that scar happen, Anna?
So if you look closely at my chin, there is a scar.
I can't tell, but yeah.
Really? Okay, it's the lighting. It's
the
very
lighting,
flattering.
yeah.
So there's a scar that runs from underneath my lip all the way down to my chin, and that's from when I was 12. I was really into springboard diving, which is like when you do like somersaults and stuff off.
Already sounds it's gonna end terribly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a stupid idea and a stupid sport for stupid little girls. And I did it, and the teacher was like, okay, last dive of the day. And I was so into this one dive, which was called the inward 1.5. And that's
Whoa.
when you face into the board and you jump and do somersaults inward, right? So pretend that's the board, that's my toes. And you go, boom, and like tuck under and do a 1.5 somersault.
So you're flipping forward?
You're flipping underneath yourself. So you're going
So
backwards.
I think I know because I watch pro wrestling. I think it's like a shooting star press basically. So you're like that,
Yeah.
and you're like you flip like backwards.
In like this. Doop.
Yeah.
So my head's going down towards the board, which
Yeah.
is where you can see this story is now going.
Okay. Yeah.
Where it was the end of the day, and usually you have a chamois, which is like it's like that. You know how people wipe down your car when they wash your
A
car?
ShamWow.
A ShamWow, exactly. So I have a ShamWow. I had my own ShamWow that I
Yeah.
would draw on and stuff. Anyway, I didn't chamois my board because I was in a hurry because it was the last dive of the day,
Yeah.
and my toes flicked off the board and my face smacked into the board.
That's awful.
And my whole chin just like, it went like this. I'll never forget. It like swelled up and then it just popped. And everyone was like, ugh.
That's terrible.
And that's how I have the beautiful scar on my cheek.
You'll always remember that. But I'm just curious if this entire story was just an elaborate ruse to plug the ShamWow. Thank
I'll
you,
let
Anna
you
Luna.
decide.
Thank you. More with Anna after the break.
Will there be though? I think this is the end of the show.
I don't know. That's it. We're done.
Anna Lunoe here. You're listening to Hot Sauce Radio with Valentino Khan on Diplo's Revolution.
Yep.
Ugh.